Jesus is the inspiration for our website, BibleSite.com. We receive questions all the time. One question was a little strange. They asked, "Are you a poet?" I quickly responded, "No." However, the questioner pressed on. "But you published a book of poetry, a book of your very own poems." I then conceded, "Okay, I'm that kind of poet, but I'm not a real poet like Shakespeare or Keats." Then, hoping for a short conversation, I asked, "Why does it matter?" They responded by asking the question I had feared the most. They said, "I have a school assignment, and I'm looking for someone to explain poetry to me. What is poetry?" Here's what I said. Poetry is a collection of words. However, so is a novel, a short story, or a news report. What's special about poetry that makes it poetic? Burns wrote a poem about his true love. He said she was like a red rose. But that's not poetry. What he wrote was, "My love is like a red, red rose." He's saying, think about a rose and make it red. Now, make it more red. Make it redder. That's poetry. Noyes once wrote, "The road was a ribbon of moonlight over the purple moor, and the highwaymen came riding, riding, riding. The highwaymen came riding up to the old inn door." That's poetry. Blake wrote these lines, "Tiger, tiger, burning bright in the forests of the night, what immortal hand or eye could frame thy fearful symmetry? Did he who made the lamb make thee?" Now that's poetry. You might be thinking, and it would be incorrect, that all you need to do is write some prose and then repeat some of the words to make it poetic. Of course, that wouldn't work. In fact, some of the poetry I've quoted probably is not precisely quoted right. I didn't memorize these lines. They are so poetic, the lines come easily to mind. That's also part of the nature of poetry. The words naturally fit together with purposeful meaning. Coleridge claimed he dreamt this poem. "Beware, beware his flashing eyes, his floating hair. Weave a circle round him thrice, and close your eyes with holy dread. For he on honeydew hath fed, and drank the milk of paradise." That's poetry. Arnold wrote in the poem Dover Beach, "Ah, love, let us be true to one another, for the world which seems to lie before us like a land of dreams, so various, so beautiful, so new, hath really neither joy nor love nor light nor certitude nor peace nor help for pain. And we are here as on a darkling plain, swept with confused alarms of struggle and flight, where ignorant armies clash by night." That's poetry. Poetry is more than rhyming. Poetry is more than cadence. Poetry speaks to the human soul and finds resonance with the human spirit. It keeps pace with the vagaries of life. Here's what Flecker, the poet, wrote about poets. "I, who am dead 1,000 years, and wrote this sweet, archaic song, send you my words as messengers on the way I shall not pass along. O friend unseen, unborn, unknown, student of our sweet English tongue, read out my words at night alone. I was a poet, I was young. Since I can never see your face and never hold your hand, I send my soul through time and space to greet you. You will understand." Wow, The sentiment in those words cannot be expressed by words. And yet there it is. Poetry. Someone once wrote about God's people going to heaven. We're going to find our way. We're going to climb the stars. We're going to dance that day away because Jesus took our scars. That's poetry. And yes, that one was me. You want more poetry like that? Read the book, A Time to Embrace. That's my book of poetry. And visit the website, BibleSite.com. Our inspiration is Jesus.